Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Kandi Burruss. She responded to Keith Lee because you know he done did his Atlanta tour. And we're going to be talking about Chrisean Rock, who recently did a sit down with Jason Lee after he did a sit down with Jaden and Blueface. I think got it going on. And I heard the mama Carlissa was about to go over there too. Then we're going to be talking about a minister saying that women is washed up to the seashore after the age of 24 bars. So, yes, I'm okay. We are back. I sent it back, whatever that was. I just needed a little bit of salt, and I made myself some tea. We gonna run it back. Let me get into, we gonna play this Kandi Burruss response. We heading over to this TikTok streets.
Guys, what's up? It's your girl Kandi, and I'm about to speak on it. No, I'm joking. I'm not about to speak on it. I really just want to say I do appreciate Keith Lee for stopping by our restaurant and trying to show us love. It is very unfortunate that we couldn't serve him and his family. We would have loved to, okay? But he's right. We don't take to-go orders on the weekends, and the simple reason is because we do love and appreciate the people who come and support our restaurant. On the weekends, we get a lot of community support, people in our city that show up for us, as well as a lot of people from out of town. So with that being said, we don't want to overwhelm our kitchen by having to, have such long times for the people who are actually at the restaurant, plus having to do to-go orders, because obviously that would make the wait times even longer. So that's the reason for that. For those of you, I saw a couple of people was like, why wouldn't they take to-go orders? Well, that's why. Anyway, with that, outside of that, I want to say thanks to Keith for trying to even show up to our restaurant and show us love. Thanks for trying to bring your family by. And maybe next time we'll still get a chance to serve you. Okay.
Like I said and was saying, she's just like a man that you will send a message to, a 3-part message with 3 questions in the message, and they only respond to one. I cannot stand that. Kandi, we don't give a damn about you and what y'all do on the weekends. Ain't nobody really give a damn about, well, we do care. But that's just answering one part of the question. Like I was saying, when you send a man a message, send him a voice note, send him a text, you got 3 parts in there. What are you doing? Did you eat something? What did you eat? What happened to our plans? I don't know. And he only answers one part. I cannot stand that. And that's what Kandi did. I guess that's politically correct. She didn't want to really get too deep into the fact that Keith, you're a celebrity. Of course, you'll get priority over regular pedestrians because, you're a celebrity and we actually care what you say on the internet versus these common folk that don't nobody know. That's pretty much what it was. However, Keith is kind of like, I'm a regular person. I pay for my food like everybody else. I don't want special treatment. And I really respect that about him. But at the end of the day, you are a celebrity, Keith. It is what it is. People are going to treat you differently. Does that make it right? Not necessarily, especially when they were able to have a table ready in 5 minutes. Come on. Thank you, Kim. Just say we don't do takeout on the weekends. That's pretty much what she said, but I also don't understand that. Like, why wouldn't you do takeout on the weekends? If you have people in the restaurant, or is she basically saying like they're filled to capacity? But then that's why I would want to know, why did the hostess say to Keith when he asked, well, how come when my family came in here 2 minutes ago, you was like, oh, we had no tables, but all of a sudden you could seat me in 5 minutes. She was like, oh, that's because people called, they cancel their reservations. If people cancel their reservations, then why do you still have other people waiting in a parking lot? The math don't math. The math don't math. She definitely did look good. She really did. She did. I'm good, everybody. I'm good. Speaking of the math not mathing, Chrisean, girl, I can't even root for you. I remember in the beginning, I really did used to root for her. I used to be like, she only 22. she only 23, she don't know no better. This girl know exactly what the hell she's doing. It's a ghetto toxic cycle that she's in. She's following in the footsteps of her mother and her sisters, apparently, because she talks about them in this clip. Because like I said, the interview that she did with Jason Lee, the full interview is going to come out tomorrow. So they're doing a promo. And you know how they do. They release the clips to get the people talking so that we'll tune in to watch the whole thing to see what else of a train wreck this girl done ran into. So let's head back on over to these TikTok streets and hear what Chrisean had to say about being pimped out yet again by her pimp, Blueface.
Just give it to him, or if you had a booking, how did that work?
So, me, if I'm in a relationship, I feel like my money is your money. Like what? We're gonna go to the ends of the earth. Because it's like me, action is all you can say a lot. You can try to say I love you, and you can try to say I got your back. Watch when you run it up. It's ours. I really did what I said it was. And then I thought he was gonna fuck with me even more for real, because it was like I'm showing up with my word. Because I don't know, like I don't know. I see my sisters and my mother, when they make money, nigga, they put that fire under pops, like, or behind the man, like.
And then the man take care of the
like she the
household.
back end, she making the money and all this other shit, but he gonna facilitate it correctly because you that bitch that's being the back end. Like, all right, bet. I'm thinking he had my back. It was like more like a control thing. So then say if he disagree with me or something, he raises his right hand, nigga, my clothes are either outside, or like it was a control tactic. And I'm like, oh, this is a game with you. This is hard to play with.
So when you were making the money, you would give it to him.
Yeah, but I was cool.
And you were cool with that.
Yeah.
So it was never like, because I think what most people didn't really understand the dynamics of.
Because I'm thinking like, all right, since we're not together respectfully, can I have my shit back then? What? Like, can we like part ways respectfully, yo? Because I respectfully made that money for real. Bitch, it's mine. Sheesh, you was childish, bro. Oh God, I just didn't think it was gonna go that left. Like, you really that grimy? Like, so I start popping my shit because I even asked them. I said, say, like, all right, so we riding for each other like this, and yeah, and I'm doing this for you. Say if we disagree on shit, like, can I just part ways and have my own shit? And we start looking at houses and stuff and putting all my shit in my account. He was just like he was slow to answer. He was acting slow, like I didn't ask what I just asked.
I think what he said was when he was here, when you got.
Did she really think her pimp was gonna give her back the money? But do y'all see how it's a cycle? Because she literally said, I saw my mom and my sisters work and give their money to the men. Y'all, and then they get up here on the internet and act like we're lying when we say that this is what a lot of us are experiencing in this community. It's not a lie. A lot of it gives pimps up, hoes down. It gives submissive provider. It gives very much slavery. It gives very much, work for a man. And let him reap the benefits of your hard work and labor. Who is doing that in 2023? A lot of us are waking up and we're not doing that anymore. Who wants to be exploited and pimped out by a man when you could just exploit and pimp out yourself? I mean, that doesn't sound good either way, but one is, I'm sure, is better than the other, because you're not going to have to give your money and your earnings away. You have to beg somebody to ration out your earnings and give you an allowance from what you literally go out there and work for. It's just crazy. Not poor little Tink Tink. She really thinks she's preaching that part, saying, oh, because he didn't want to give me my money. I'm just thinking respectfully, we could just part ways and you could just give me my money back. Like, girl, first of all, we know that she didn't have no real paperwork. And if she did, it was in shambles. I don't know if Chrisean can read. I'm not sitting up here saying that she can't. I just know that she's entertaining and she probably doesn't think about that. As long as she's getting paid in cash, she don't look at contracts. That's what it gives me. Groom. I've heard of husbands giving the checks to the wives, not the other way around. That part. But I done told y'all, a lot of men, they get up here and they lie. Their wives, when they go out to eat dinner, their wives give them their credit card so they can pay, so it can seem like, the man is taking care of the bill. They'll give the man some cash when they're going out and about on the town so he could pull the money out his pocket or pull the money out his wallet, but it's literally the woman's. I done knew some women that would give their man their debit card and give him the PIN so he could go to the ATM and take out however much money he needed. I done seen some of everything. That's why I just be looking around like, y'all really making it seem like we ever got to be a feminist, like you ever needed to be a feminist. The only way, okay, let me say what I'm trying to say. We still don't get our just due in the workforce, because although we are women like white women, we could work twice as hard. Chances are they're going to be making more than us in a lot of instances. It just is what it is. That's why in certain jobs, they urge you not to discuss your pay rates. They urge you not to talk about how much you're making amongst each other, because then you'll see what the truth is and how, someone is out earning you, literally doing less work. It's sad, but we've always had to work. We've never been able to just not work and be lazy and all of these things that they accuse us of being. That's just never been our experience. And I'm saying our because I'm a melanin rich woman. They lie like what? A Persian rug. Hey, Love Jones and everybody. The whole interview is out on a podcast, Apple Podcasts, and other platforms. Okay, boo, thank you. I'll check it out when I get a moment. Exactly, that part. It's just so sad. Like, I'd be wondering, like, what's going on? But then she said it. She said it. She outright said it. It's generational trauma. It's learned behavior. She saw her mom do it. She saw her sisters do it. So she think that's the way a relationship is supposed to go. And often, some of us run from being like our mother. Some of us run right into being exactly who our mother is. You just never know how you're going to turn out unless you do the work and you are consciously navigating through the world. You're consciously navigating through your feelings. You're unpacking your trauma. And a lot of us are actually doing the work. Unfortunately, our counterparts are not at the same rates, not nearly. They don't even take accountability. So the first step to ever getting help is acknowledging that you have a problem. I know so many of my friends, my family, that are in therapy, that are actively in therapy, or that have been in therapy. Now, when I'm talking about the men, that's not who I'm talking about. I'm not referring to the men. I'm talking about my homegirls, my besties, my cousins, my aunts, my mother, myself. When it comes to the men, nope. It seems like it's still up to us to go and get the therapy, heal ourselves, and then we still have to come back and try to heal them. I'm not a licensed therapist. Not yet. I kind of be thinking about going back and finishing and doing that, but I don't really want to do it. I can just talk to y'all. We're going to have a Love Jones Save a Hole segment coming out too. That's funny, but I'm dead ass going to be helping y'all. It's going to be on YouTube tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I knew it was the full thing for, that was more accessible was going to be released tomorrow. Yes, I've seen my friend give money to her boyfriend and then later said he paid our drinks with the same money. That part, I thought it don't come on till tomorrow. I guess that's on YouTube. I need to see her expression while she talk. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Kaya, she shredded Sexy Red. Oh my God, we could play that too. I don't have a lot of room to put things in the title. Hello, hi. How you doing, Lot Goddess? Hey. No, I'm a fairy, not an angel. I'm a fairy. I'm my favorite emoji. Okay, so now we got to get into this, y'all. Y'all see I'm talking in my lower register because the way I was coughing just now, I check. So this is what we're going to get, all right? My energy is not low. I just got to preserve my voice. This is my talent and my tool, okay? I look amazing. Thank you, baby. You love it. Thank you. All right, so this minister done got his funky ass up here. Y'all already know where we going with this shit. Y'all already know. You already know. Papa coming home. Give me some more. My favorite position on the dance floor. Don't ask no questions. You already know. You know I like to go down and I love it when you go down. You already know. Hey, Nicole. All right, we heading back on over to these TikTok streets. How's everybody doing? Did y'all go trick-or-treating? I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I said trick-or-treat and I got a free donut. She was like, oh, you come here all the time. was like, that is so sweet. I didn't actually expect to get a whole donut. I like when people give me free things. I love it. Okay. Shouts out to the Bish Gossip. Minister says women lose value rapidly as they age, while men appreciate in value. You see this? Ain't there some? After 24, if a woman isn't married, it's a wrap.
Judge them for wanting older men is because men are more like an asset appreciating in time. Women are more like a liability that depreciates rapidly with time, and subconsciously you're all bothered by the fact that, you know, as you age, your value is declining. So you have to create a psychological superstructure that makes guys feel guilty about wanting younger women, because we can sit back and pursue younger women infinitely. And so you have to.
Sir, you cannot sit back and pursue younger women infinitely. That is a scam. It's a scam. Y'all acting like y'all hairlines don't start to recede. The belly don't start to become a motherfucking cake. The penis don't be working. Dick on gummy worm. See, I'm trying to preserve my voice, but this is making me upset. And I don't want to yell and hoot and holler the way I usually do, but y'all already know this is a motherfucking scam. Infinitely. Younger women don't want y'all as giving sugar daddy, sir. You are a mark. Now you are a lick, sir. She wants your wallets in your pocket, sir. A 22-year-old is not loving a 48-year-old for him, sir. She's not. Your back is not as strong as a 22-year-old man. As her counterpart, it's just not. It don't give that. Men like that, look at him. He look like a bug's life, lying like a Persian rug.
To make them feel guilty so that they behave and they consider you, like when you end up like her. So when you end up 30 years old like her with 2 divorces, you still want to be.
What? Trying to make men feel guilty so they consider you when you end up like her? This is giving predator vibes. I'm sorry, because at the end of the day, men of means, and I wish I would have saved this video. I saw this creator on TikTok do this video, right? We're going to keep playing what he said, but you know, this Love Jones show, y'all know we interject. And she literally showed all of the women that were married to like super successful billionaire men. Their women are not 22 years old. Their wives aren't 22. Meghan Markle, when she got married to Prince Harry, she was 36 years old, going on 37 years old. One of the wealthiest men in America, Jeff Bezos, is getting married. I don't know if they already tied or not. His wife is 52 or 54 years old. Another man, a prince, married a melanin-rich woman that was 41 years old. And these are wealthy men, literally with status, literally with gold. You a prince, you got actual motherfucking assets. You got actual gold. You got land. You got acres. You are a real king in real life. Their wives are well seasoned. And the princess, the melanin-rich princess, actually had a child when she was like 42 or 43. So they're lying. A lot of these men want younger women so that they could groom them, so that they could manipulate them, and so that they could mold them into being exactly what it is that they want. A lot of older men have arrested development, so they still got the mindset of a 22-year-old. Because honestly, or 18 or 19. When I was 18 and 19, older men told me that I was so mature for my age, but it was really the fact that they were immature. And they told me that because they wanted me to believe that I somehow was on their intellectual level when I was not. There was absolutely no way I should be able to relate at 18 years of age to a man that was 30 years old. It's given predator. I'm a blank canvas, essentially. My brain isn't fully developed. So you know that you have the upper hand. And a lot of these men are insecure. They want to have the upper hand. They're all constantly worrying about a woman's body count because they don't want to have to compete with your past lovers. A lot of these men can't fuck. The dick is on decline. You bad at sex, sir. So you don't want to have to measure up to what a woman has had before you. Now, if you're the first partner, you're the first person to show someone something, to teach them something, they're going to think that you up here. They ain't going to know that, you know, your back ain't that strong. They're not going to know that because they don't have much to compare it to. Yes, it's all about control, that part. They want to control. They want to control, manipulate. It's just really giving control and manipulate. Like, it's a lie. All of that decline, even calling a woman in her 30s having a child a geriatric pregnancy, all of these things are coined by men to shame women for getting older. This is something that happens naturally. We cannot help growing older unless we are unalived. If you're still living, you're getting older. No one escapes that. And the fact that men, funky ass men that need Viagra and a fucking honey pack and a blue pill to keep a hard dick is getting up here telling us that after 24, no one's gonna want us, it's a fucking scam. Because guess what? The same men that have us scrubbing the ground, the same men that damage us in our 20s, that we have to repair ourselves from, they still around. They still hobo fucking sexuals with nowhere to live, no pot to piss in, and no window to throw it out of. They still trying to, get a woman that's going to accept them and just love them for them. Those motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. No matter if you're 40, 50, or 60, you could still pick you up a man. And you could get a man of quality, because majority men of means, real men of means, they love a seasoned woman. They love a woman that has wisdom, that has knowledge, that has lived some life, that's cultured. They love that. Seriously. Women, 18-year-olds don't even know what the fuck to do with their coochie. Like, let's just keep it real. We really do. A lot of us, we age like fine wine. It is up to you to keep yourself as youthful and as beautiful as possible. All of this numbers game shit is trash. It's nothing. They just want to make you insecure. They want to humble you. They want to put you in your place. They want to make you feel like you don't measure up. All the while, men are insecure as well. Y'all think these men don't feel insecure? Y'all think men aren't afraid of aging? I dated a man that lied to me about his age and told me he was a good 9 years younger. 9 years. Wait. 7 years younger. I'm lying. He told me he was 7 years younger until I looked at his ID. And I said, you got to be fucking kidding me. And this is why I'm saying, if it was a year or two, I wouldn't. That's not a big deal because it's still the same range. 7 years? And I asked him, why the fuck would you lie to me? I did not know men lied about their age. I thought that was just a woman thing, or I thought it was a thing because I'm an entertainment girl. I'm in the industry. It gives age range. Like when you get a script, when you get it's like, what range can you portray? That's kind of how I live life to a degree. Like I'm an entertainment person. So if it's a year, a couple years, I'm not going to be like, what the fuck? 7 years? He said, oh, because I didn't think you would talk to me if you knew my real age. I'm like, we're grown. Like I wouldn't care about that. They're insecure. They don't want to be lonely. They don't want to die alone. They don't. They want somebody to go home to. Yeah, they may act like they running around and they dicking and dodging, but they get tired. And like I said, the dicks don't be working like that. It just don't. They lie like a Persian rug. A coochie just need a spit start. The penis be on gummy worms, sir. It's not strong like that. Women want to get fucked. And lo and behold, like, let's really keep it real. Let's keep it real. It's 2023. Thank you, boo. There's a lot of older women that's actually with younger men. Think about it. And it's not always giving sugar baby. There's a lot of older women that's dating, marrying, starting families with men that's younger than them. It's really happening. It's happening way more than you would think. But we don't need to go running around talking about it all the time because we don't need validation. Men constantly seek validation. They need people. They need a pat on the back. It's just like, it's weird. But let this knucklehead finish talking.
Be accessible and appealing to guys like me. Once you get past that 30, you start creeping into something called menopause. Menopause is a cold because your hormonal balance is changing. So the way you behave and relate to him is also changing. So you're rapidly declining in value, all the values that the guy seeks. And for that very reason, you should try your best to lock in a guy. Marriage is primarily for the female. And the reason you're subconsciously angry that guys want younger women is because you know you won't be young forever. And you want to have a hot girl summer, not realizing that shit is really limited. You better lock in a guy before you turn 24, because after that, low key, people ain't checking for you. It's a wrap.
But would you agree?
That's cap. That's a fucking lie. I passed 24 and I look way better than I did in my 20s. I do. Still sought after, smarter, more intelligent. Everything is better. It's a fucking scam. And they tell you this because they want you to choose they bum asses. They want you to choose them. That's what they want. You better lock in a man. And all of this stems back to us being programmed to view men as the prize. Men aren't the prize. We're the prize. We're the prize. A woman could get a man at any stage. At the end of the day, you may not get, a man that look like a fucking supermodel, but you could get a man to love you. You could get a man to love you and your children if you have children. I see it every day. I see women get remarried in their 50s. But a lot of women don't. And a lot of women settle because we believe the scam. We believe the lie that our options are limited. We believe the lie that we don't have a choice but to settle and get married with the first man that asks us to marry him and be absolutely miserable and hate our lives because we believe that once we pass 24, we're no longer valuable. I know for a fact that's a lie. And I've said this before. I've told the story before. I'm sure some of you may have heard it. I had a man tell me that when I was 18. A grown-ass man that I had no business talking to. He met me when I was 17 in front of my high school. A grown-ass man. He said, oh, once you pass 25, no man is going to want you. You need to lock in with me. You need to be with me. I didn't want to be with him like that. I had a good time, but I was a fucking kid. Literally a high school kid. What the fuck do I need? Get married with a grown-ass man? It's just, he told me that because he wanted to fulfill his desire of having me. That was solely based on his own interests. And that is where these men speak from. It's their own interests. They're saying these things because it benefits them. It solely benefits them. There's so many women that get married young and then they're getting a divorce by the time they're 30, 32, or they're in their 40s, they're getting a divorce, their husband is cheating, and they're miserable. They haven't taken the time to create their own worlds. They don't know who they are. They have no clue how to navigate the world. It's just really sad. I just think, and this is what I'm saying, I'm not against marriage. I'm not against love. I think it's an absolutely beautiful thing. However, just getting married for the sake of being married is a fucking scam. If you find someone, or not even find, because we don't look over here, we don't look, we just be ourselves and we stumble upon. If you stumble upon someone that loves you, someone that respects you, someone that invests in you, someone that pours into you, someone that believes in you, someone that inspires you, someone that piques your interest, someone that considers you, someone that prioritizes you, someone that sees your worth, someone that adds value to your life, a person that loves you. If you come across that and you just so happen to get married, that is fucking beautiful. But just to run and get married because these men are out here saying once you pass 24, your life is fucking over. Don't do that to yourself. It's a fucking scam. And misery loves company. A lot of these motherfuckers that be up here talking this shit is miserable. I almost kind of fell into that a little bit. I was like, maybe I should just, get married. Life is happening. I don't even believe in saying old. I don't like that word. I don't subscribe to that. I feel like we're here. We're getting better. But I almost did. And then I was like, I need to bank on myself a little more, really go harder with what it is that I want. Go harder with what it is that I see for myself. And the person that I was about to do that with, he's still around. He'll still be around, I'm sure. If I decided next year or tomorrow that it was something that a couple of them will still be around. Let's just keep it real because they've been around for a long time. So what's a couple more years? But I just decided to bank on myself. You know, I enjoy my freedom. I do. It just is what it is. Like, and you know, people be like, oh, well, you don't want to have kids when you old. You don't know, you want to be able to see your kids grow. You could have a kid and be gone tomorrow. Life is not a guarantee. It really isn't. So it's up to us to unlearn a lot of the things that we've been programmed to think, because it's all solely to benefit men. It's solely to benefit men. Seriously. A man will drain you. He will drain you. There's so many women that are young and they look fucking worn out and tired. They look like old hometown maidens because they've given all of themselves to a man. And the man is revitalized. He's rejuvenated. He's at the gym and she's frumpy, home with the kids, not being happy, not feeling fulfilled, not being herself. And this is not me saying that you can't be home with the kids and absolutely love it, because that does exist. However, in a lot of relationship dynamics, the woman is always being depleted and the man is usually being filled up. And I just believe that we owe it to ourselves to get what we need, to fill up each other, to merge worlds with someone that respects and honors you as a person. A lot of men do not see women as people. They see us as servants. They see us as things to be conquered and to be broken down. They see us as tools. They see us as assets, concubines, things to masturbate inside of. A lot of men don't see us as people. They don't see us as people. Now, so this man basically said, a woman's value depreciates when she's past 24. I'm guessing he, you know, also that has to do with you being able to have children, which is fucking ridiculous. It's 2023. Technology, science, we're so advanced now. It's just like that. It's just such an archaic idea. Now listen to what this man says, right? It's just crazy. They just want us to be under their rule of thumb, laying down and taking it, letting them talk to us crazy, settling for the first man that looks our way because we need to get a man. And if you don't get a man, then you ain't shit as a woman. Your life is going to be miserable. You're going to be broke, busted, and disgusted. That is the furthest from the goddamn truth. When you look around, you see a lot of successful women. You see women that we all look up to or aspire to be like. A lot of them are in their 40s and 50s. They still look beautiful because they take care of themselves. And that's the key to success. Take care of yourself. Invest in your vessel. There's, like I said, women that are young that look fucking crazy. All they do is eat crab legs and Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Don't even drink water. They're not that healthy internally. And the older you get, the more you know how to take care of yourself. Thank you, Eminem. All right, now check this out, y'all. Because what in the hell? Make sure everybody up here is paying the entry fee to my house by clicking the like button. Hold up, hold up. Let me see if y'all hit the motherfucking like button because I don't got time for this. Are y'all paying the entry fee? I love crab legs. Girl, me too, but that's not all I eat. And I know that ain't all you eat because you be going to the gym and drinking sea moss smoothies and green juice. I need 10 more likes. Let's get up to at least 10 more likes, and then I'll play the next video because y'all got me fucked up. Hit the like button, everybody up here. Hey, looky loos. Hey, Looky Loos. Hey, Bush Babes. I like me a click in the view, but make sure you subscribe. Shouts out to all of my new subscribers. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, period. I've always dated older guys, but my limit was 46, and I was 19 at the time. If you wasn't looking... Wait, what you said? Hold up. If you wasn't looking like you're in your 30s and you actually 40, I wouldn't dare. When I was in my abusive relationship, I was super skinny. Skin was trash and hair was falling out. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you made it out of that. You paid your fee. Okay. Melanin Rich, Fairy Beautiful. Thank you. My little tree wand thing had me coughing up a storm. I think it was that. And I also, if anybody trying to send any bad vibes my way, I sent that shit back to you. I hope you know. You always do that part. Yes, hit the like button. Let's see where we at, because I don't know why y'all trying to play with me all the time. I don't know why we got to play these games. We doing a little bit better, but we could do better. We need 5 more likes, and then I'll start. Thank you. Everybody up in here, just hit the like button. What's the problem? What's the problem? Hey, Tony. Happy Halloween. What's the problem? Hit the like button. You got my merch? Yes. Hey, lit. I was just telling everybody that I'm going to do a raffle. I'm going to do a raffle, a $5 raffle for some merch and a couple of other goodies. That's going to be the beginning of the month of November, which actually starts tomorrow. So by next week, we'll have the raffle. It's going to be like a digital raffle where you guys could enter in the raffle. Super cute. We need a couple more likes, and then we're going to finish what I was just talking about. Yes, free 99. Free 99. Yes. Send them cash apps, too. I appreciate you guys. I absolutely do. Speaking of, someone sent me one. Shouts out to Candace. Thank you for the donation, baby girl. Thank you for the donation, baby mom. Let me see. All right. The likes is doing better now, but y'all, I have to stop and do this all the time, every time. Started taking chlorophyll 5 days ago because of you, and I feel like I have a flu or cold. Oh, damn. Not because of me, girl. Chlorophyll is good for you. It cleans you out. I haven't even had chlorophyll in a while. I haven't had it in a while. But when I was detoxing, I was feeling sick because it pulls like the mucus and everything out of you. So it has to kind of like expel itself. And then we think about it being sick, but it's really your body healing itself. You have to think about it like that. That's funny, right? She gonna say it's because of me, girl. Thank you, baby. What? For some crazy reason, when I watched you this past week and a half, YouTube keeps having me resubscribe over and over. I don't know what that is. That's crazy. Yes, we almost at 10K that part. All right. So let me show y'all what this guy say, because y'all know they be just dragging us women through the mud. They just be trying to drag us. Shouts out to Greg M. Davis. A man says that's all women bring to the table is having a baby. The entire episode. This is not out yet. Okay, but listen to what he said.
So it's Steve Harvey said this. He said, I'm sick of these guys asking what a woman brings to the table. She could bring another you to the table. So all she need to be able to do is have a kid.
And guess what?
That's the requirement.
You ready?
No. Is that
we
the
haven't
requirement?
discussed this. I'm getting
all she need to be able to do is have a kid in order to be my wife.
That's not just no. Hold it. go. No, because I know where you're going. No, go. Because it's probably more.
Because you said it's inappropriate if I ask if you got a table.
No. You make it sound like.
Did
you hear what you just said? Did you hear what you just said?
I said it out of my mouth. I said
you're saying to her, that's all, like bearing a child for 9 months with the pain she goes through, her face changes, her feet is swelling, her belly is big, and you can't do none of that.
Every woman and man that's
so
accounted
is that all
for.
she's supposed to be able to do?
You're saying it like it's nothing.
So it's like
that man said all she's supposed to bring to the table is to be able to have babies. What the fuck type of Twilight Zone are we living in? If women didn't have children, none of us would be here. He wouldn't even exist to be on a podcast with his funky, stupid head ass saying so all she need to be able to do is have a kid. Sir, if your mama didn't have a kid, you wouldn't be here. None of us would be here without a womb. I just don't know how we got to this point to where as we just disrespect women and we literally make it seem like wombs don't mean anything. It just has no value. What a miraculous thing it is to be able to create life. And for these men to just get up here and act like it means fucking nothing. And then when we say we don't want to do it, now we're not doing our duty as a woman. Or when St. G came up here and said, we don't need to have, maybe we don't need to be having them because this is how they feel. They don't value us. They treat us crazy. People calling for her to be banned because I guess, only they can have a freedom of speech. It's crazy. All she need to do was bring it. Like, what? That's all? You women literally almost they're almost unalive during childbirth, especially melanin-rich women. Do y'all see how this go? It's crazy. That's all. You wouldn't be here if your mother didn't have you. Exactly. The human population would cease to exist if we didn't have children, if women didn't have children. A lot of us are opting not to. That's crazy. Nobody would be here if women did not have children. It's very disheartening. Yeah, it's just like they just really make it seem like giving birth means absolutely nothing. Like they don't see any value in it. It's scary. They don't value legacy. They don't value family, but yet they get up here and blame us and say it's our fault because of the state of the Black family structure. We are the reason for its destruction. When it's funky ass niggas like him that get up here and say shit like this. Oh my God, Vinny, that's crazy. I'm glad you're still here, baby. Men are playing in our faces and I miss G on YouTube. Yeah, me too. I'm sure she's gonna be back though. She's over on Patreon. And to add on to that, melanin rich women get ignored when we have pain. That part. Hey, Lachey. Yeah, it's sad because some people have to go through your pain to relate and empathize with it. But a man will never be able to empathize because a man can't have kids. Their mother should have swallowed him and went on with her merry life. I'm scared. Oh my God. Hospital almost drowned me in IV fluid during delivery. I have a short cervix, meaning it's almost impossible for me to hold a child. You mean like a child past 4 months without strict bed rest, and it's a cerclage to sew up my uterus. Oh my God. To make sure the baby lives, I've lost a few. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. That part, even they believe we are superhuman. I almost was out with my 3 children, hence why I no longer have a uterus. Oh my God. You see all of this, but then they say that we just lying. It's not that serious. Damn. Thank you, boo. Y'all, it's so sad. Women go through so much and don't need to get treated terribly. Like, and to just like it's not valuable to have to bring life. Like what? How, Sway? How does giving birth hold no value? It's really sad what's going on out here. Mm-mm. Now, look at this. This man talks about manipulation tactics that men use on women. Shouts out to On Latish 2021.
You know, I don't know if you know this, but if a man wants you, he's not gonna miss you. There are ways that men typically test women, right? And all you can do is prepare yourself for this. I know women hate the word test, right? But you gotta understand that this world isn't kind to you, and it's up to you to protect you because nobody's gonna do it like you. But I want to help you discover a few ways on how men could break you down, right? How they can manipulate you emotionally. Like imagine talking to a guy and then he starts to talk to you about sex. Because he didn't have to whip it out on the first date or nothing like that, but best believe he definitely took notice. There's a group of women out here who will let a man come over for date night and who allow this man to stay the night, who they barely even know. You don't even know his last situation. His last girl could be trying to get rid of him and put him out. Now he done moved all his clothes into your place. And now you still paying the bills. Now he's asking to use your car. He don't have a car. He was using the other girl car when he met you. Shouldn't be taking out no money out of your account or because he's going through something. That's not your responsibility. He can go talk to his mother. He can go talk to his sister. He can go talk to his friends. But you can't be out here dating and giving a man your address to your house, especially on the first date, just because you want that princess treatment where he come and pick you up. I know you want that, and I get it. But now crazy knows where you live. So listen to me. All you got to do is show him kindness. Let him go through God to reach you. If you continue to try to teach a man how to love you or why to love you, then my love, you're already loving backwards for a man that should be viewing you as you being the prize, not the other way around. So to break this down even more right quick, there are going to be 4 ways that a man's going to try to test you. 1, he's going to try you with words. 2, he's going to love bomb you after the words. 3, he's going to start asking you for favors, right, after the love bomb. And 4, he's going to hit you with a test just to see if you can deal with his inconsistencies, right? He's going to see if he can call you whenever he wants to. He may tell you, hey, I'm going to call you when I get out of work at 5 p.m. Your phone don't ring till 8 p.m. He's going to try to give you the bare minimum to see if you accept it. And if you accept it, it's no longer on him. It's on you because you know better. I'll give you the game right quick because the quickest way how to stop that is when you see a man think that he can do whatever he want to do, you can say, hey, listen, I don't play with my time like that. So if you give me your word, then make it your best to stand on it. If you can't, then just let me know. I'm on these coaching calls and I hear it. But even if a man yells at you, you got to tell him, hey, listen, you're not going to talk to me like that. And if it happens again, you ain't got to worry about me. That's how you check that. Stop allowing a man to come in your life, give you less than what you deserve, and then claim that like it's the best thing that happened to you. Listen, sometimes the only time that they're going to learn how to appreciate you or listen to you is by losing access to you. But my goal on here is to not make you overthink, but it's to honestly let you know that somebody cares about you. Oh, God. Hey, yo.
See, men know. So do you think that he knows this because he only knows Pookie and Ray Ray's? Do you think that he knows all of this because every man that he comes into contact with is a Pookie and a Ray Ray? Now, I just want to know, like, what do y'all really think? Oh, I got the video. The video that I was telling you about that the creator, she showed like all of the older women that were not even older, but like, you know, women past 24 that have been married. I found it. Let me show it to you guys. See, men know, they know, and they're not all Pookie and a fucking Ray Ray.
You're going to expire before the age of 25. By the age of 35, literally no man's going to want you. Let's talk about why this is the biggest load of BS. So my mutual Cecilia Regina, home tagging below, they're doing a series this week on how when it comes to the wealthiest men in the world, older women are the prize. And I'd just like to add some more examples to this conversation. So one of the examples that Cecilia gave was Jeff Bezos, who's like arguably like the wealthiest man in the world, and his current fiance, Lauren Sanchez, who's 53, Dr. Moyo, who was 50 when she married her billionaire husband, Melody Hobson, who was 44 when she married her billionaire husband, George Lucas. So far, what do we have in common? Intelligence, drive, and success. I'd also like to add Amal Clooney, who was 36 years old when she married actor George Clooney. Serena Williams was 36 when she married her Reddit co-founder and billionaire husband, Alexis Ohanian. Now, if we're talking about the highest echelons of society, you want to get down to royalty? No further than Princess Angela of Liechtenstein. She literally married Prince Maximilian of Liechtenstein when she was 41 years old. 41 people! And she did not give birth to Prince Alphonse until she was 42 years old. She met Prince Maximilian at a party because she was in the right circles. She was a highly accomplished fashion designer. She went to Parsons, and she was in the right rooms. And even more famously, we have Meghan Markle, who was 36 when she married Prince Harry, and didn't have Prince Archie until she was 37. When it comes to success, a lot of these people didn't meet until their mid-30s at the earliest, once they started to reap the benefits of their years of work. All these women are highly accomplished, intelligent women who stand on their own. So when society is saying that women expire at a certain age, ask yourself, does society have it together? Is society doing so great? You're going to expire before the age of 25.
See, that's the video that I was talking about. And these women are marrying billionaires. Not just billionaires. Kings, princes, like, so these janky ass niggas that get their ass up here talking about, oh, ain't nobody gonna want you past 24. Sir, you're speaking for yourself and your low class ass. All right? Because a lot of women are riding around getting it. And the man that was like, oh, y'all heard with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey and Marjorie didn't get married to Steve until she was in her 40s. She done been married twice to two cousins. She was whoring all around town, had children, and she married Steve Harvey. Keep yourself together. Keep your body together. Take care of yourself. Level yourself up. Mind the circles that you run in. It's all about access. It's all about access. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you. True. This ophthalmologist married the owner of the New England Patriots in her 40s. You see? You see that? They lie. They scam. It's a scam and a lie. It's a lie and a scam. It's a lie and a scam. It's a scam and a lie. Yeah, let me see if I have anything else I want to show you guys before I skedaddle. Oh, let me show y'all this, and then I'm gonna get out of here. This really is a bunch of pick motherfucking Mishas, in the words of Shara Sprinkle, and motherfucking black male worship in the words of Sinji. And now this girl, look at this girl, y'all. I just can't fucking not. We got to do better. It's really sad how much you see our men constantly telling us that we ain't shit, that we're not worthy. We really internalize that and start to believe it. And we really start to pedestalize them and make it seem like they're the prize when we literally bring their asses here. Why should we be worshiping something that we give birth to? Why should we worship something that we incubate literally in our bodies? Like, we grow their organs, their limbs, their skin. Your skin is that of your mother. And they get up here and act like we ain't worth shit. Yeah. And in turn, a lot of us think we ain't shit. And that they have it harder. And it's a scam. Look at this, y'all. But this man, though, he broke it down. See, men be knowing. Men be knowing. Shouts out to God Justice 444. Now, this video is not to get black men and black women to fight with each other. But look at what this man asking her. Who's more protected?
Who's more unprotected? Black men or black women? Talk to the people.
Yo, I can't even believe.
Wait, Before we listen to what he had to say, I want to see if we could show the whole video of what she actually said. Oh, it's not there anymore. Okay. So we can't. Somebody must have flagged it. I don't know.
Who's more unprotected, black men or black women? Talk to the people.
Yo, I can't even believe that this is even a question. You know, my granddad died 7 years ago. And if he saw the man of today, he would literally put down his head and just shake that motherfucker. Because goddamn. But to entertain the question, let's do it. Ever since slavery, where the black woman was raped in front of our faces and we didn't do anything. The time where the police can come into our community and beat the woman down right in front of us and all we do is whip out our cell phone. Or the race of people where the cops can go into the community and beat down their women and all the men just sit around and take it and put their phones on record. Police probably wouldn't even get to the woman. Now they saying who's the least protected. We want the black woman's submission so bad, but we're not even good leaders to begin with. My humble opinion, I would actually say it's very disrespectful to even ask a black woman that. It's the black man is the most disrespected man on the planet. Most disrespected person on the planet is the black woman. Constantly preach how they're not desirable over and over again. To be quite honest, we're protected by them more than they're protected by us. Woman can get abused, but she'll protect her abuser so he won't go to jail. Or black woman could get raped. And more times than not, a lot of black women are protecting their rapists, not turning them in. How aren't the black women the most unprotected? Sending black mothers to funerals because us as black men can't get along and we don't know how to have emotional intelligence. Little girls in our community is actually getting handled inappropriately. They're war with our counterparts and we don't get along with our sisters. They let an Alton Sterling, Michael Brown situation happen and they're riding harder than anybody for us. And the fucked up part about it is we're supposed to be the protectors. That's why the men of the day is actually so fucking weak. These men like to be compared to women all the damn time. Not saying the reasons why relationships don't work is always the man's fault. A lot of these quote unquote good men in relationships that got done over wasn't good men. They were nice guys. There's a difference. Nice guys manipulative and narcissistic. Give you an example. In the midst of a breakup, a woman is going to run into two men. The good men understand that he can't date her yet because she got to allow herself to heal. Good man would not date a woman that's not an asset to him because she's going to cripple him. It means he can't navigate through life properly and change lives for the better. Nice guy is going to take advantage of the situation. I pull out all the stops to make her forget about what happened to her and make her focus on him more. But for what reason? Nice guy tell you what you want to hear. A good man tell you what you need to hear. Nice guy is not honest. Nice guy is very manipulative. But it's easy for a woman to say, yeah, he was a good man, but he wasn't for me. Trust me, if a woman lose a good man truly, she's not going to know it. She's going to feel it. Good men don't stick around and get disrespected. Furthermore, good man is not going to look to get protected by the black woman. He's going to protect her because she is the garden. Her blood sacrificed how you get here. Time she give birth, she can lose enough blood to lose her own life. It's literally her blood ransom sacrifice. Her water break, that's your baptism into this life. And we go through all of this not to even understand that black women are literally the most disrespected people on the planet. Sometimes we dress up in costume in the TV shows to disrespect them even further. Nene, Big Mama House, Wanda from In Living Color, bunch of masculine men putting on female costume for a laugh just to be funny. Or other race do it at our magnitude. Most of these black women y'all deem to be masculine, disrespectful. Most of y'all don't even have the backstory to their lives. It's easy to say the school shooter is crazy. Nobody ever said how much he was pushed into lockers every day, how much the teachers and the principal ignored their cry, how much he get bullied at home. Then he one day just wake up and just snap. All of a sudden, he's crazy. Nobody ever talk up what led to the incident. 2023, I'm starting to see more black men take back their power on positive roles and all of that. As for the past times, we cannot sit here and lie and say we have been great role models for our community. Whether you like it or not, the black woman is the closest thing to God that you'll ever get in the flesh. Does that take away from the fact that the black man is the most disrespected man on the planet? Absolutely not. The black woman is the most disrespected person on the planet. Okay, any community that's doing well, I'm not talking about financially, I'm talking about overall. 9 times out of 10, they have a good relationship with the men in their community, a good relationship with their fathers, brothers, husbands, hell, even baby daddies. I don't give a damn what anybody say after this. In order to heal the community, you have to heal the person who gave birth to it for those who need it.
Did he not eat? Did he not eat? That's what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Now, the men that claim they not Pookie and Ray Ray and they swear it's not all, why don't you stand on what you say 10 toes down and actually say it with your chest and come out and tell the truth and be honest about what's really going on? That man is saying everything that I say, but it's a man saying it. Because they know. A lot of them just choose to be dumb, deaf, blind, and mute. But they know what's going on. They know. I'm gonna drop this for a little bit just in case anybody want to come up. Y'all know I can't hoot and holler as much, but I'm gonna stay up here for a couple more minutes. Take some of y'all, read y'all questions and whatnot. This just for a little bit. If anybody want to click and say a little bit of last words, and then I'm gonna skedaddle. He was dead on. Yes. Show love that part. No lies told. He's definitely preaching, although I appreciate the message. Let's be careful with blindly supporting random people on the internet. He could very much be another Derek Jackson. That's true. At the end of the day, I'm not supporting that man. I don't support none of these men, but I do support that message. Hey, Mia.
Hey, Love Jones. Hey, Love Bugs. Girl, you sprinkling that fairy dust on everybody. Happy thoughts, people. Happy thoughts so we can fly, okay? I just wanted to say how I appreciate some of the older ladies in the chat because they strengthen the resolve. If you notice, someone was like, I'm 56, my man is this age. I ain't dead. I'm doing this. I got married at this age. I had a baby at this age. I just wanted to say that I really appreciated seeing that come across because some of us sometimes we have our dreams and we let them die. We have kids. We feel like we got old. So it's nothing to offer. And to see that the women in the chat, girl, they feel that message that you kicking. You heard sprinkle, sprinkle, boo. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You look nice.
That's amazing. Yes.
It is. I just wanted to say that. Keep up that fight, sis.
Yes. We hear each other. That's what we here to do.
Mm-hmm. I love it here, girl. I love it in this chat, honey. Love it. And you on the road to 10K. What you got? You gonna plan something for that 10 or what?
We need to do something. So I was saying that I have a raffle coming up for some merch. I'm gonna do a $5 raffle, and I'm gonna give away a sweat. I think I'm gonna do a sweatshirt and some other cute little goodies that I'm gonna add in there. And once we get to 10K, I honestly want to do a meet and greet, but I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, is anybody gonna come, girl? Is it just gonna be me and you? It's just gonna be me and Mia? I don't know.
It's gonna be me and you doing our duet, girl. No, they gonna come. I'm telling you, they gonna come. I know I am, honey. Plane, train, automobile, boo. I'm there. I know they gonna come. I think they gonna come.
I mean, I don't know. A lot of the love bugs are in the tri-state area. I do see that. We gonna see. But I definitely want
our fingers.
Once I get there, then we gonna see.
Yeah, if you on the road, you be there soon. I can feel it, especially with the trolls and the haters. Girl, your escalator going to the top, boo. Just ride them. Just ride them. Ride them. Just ride it. Ride the escalator all the way to the top. I got to start looking better, y'all. I look like a prison photo. That's why y'all always see in the picture. I guess for Halloween, I must was jailbait or something. You know what I'm saying? Girl, if you can see me now, girl, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm glad she did not turn the camera on."
Oh, God. We all be in the house looking crazy sometimes. Don't feel no type of way. Once I get this off, I'm taking this goddamn wig off, girl.
Yeah, she gotta get that glitter off your face, girl. For a choke, you have to die.
Oh, it was the I'm like, what is this? And then I be thinking that people be sending evil eye because so I'm like,
we ain't even claiming it. Rebuke in the name of Jesus. Rebuke. Send that back. Return the sender.
I did. I would make me some tea. I use me a little bit of salt. I give me a little gargle. I wash my hands. Did what I do, and then I came back, and now I'm okay. You see how that goes?
Blade that glitter off. You'll be good. You'll be good. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They probably men too. That's the crazy part. Thought the haters was the women, but we feeling what you kicking. It's the felt. Girl, I ain't never seen so many men resting in their femininity in all my life.
And sensitive as well outdoors. It's crazy.
Oh, it irks my spirit. And I did want to say, do you see now why I'm not claiming Rock in the Rock Tards? You see why we don't claim her, child? Mental illness is real, girl. Oh my God. It's like I hurt for her, but then again, I don't, because you don't quite know what's going on. Then she says she's pregnant again. She done went to the jail and seen Castanet. Did you see that?
I saw clips and she was crying when he was reading a baby book. I said, this
Girl, he wanted to cry, girl. Now what jail let them do that? He been
it's
going live. He had a computer set up. What in the French toast?
probably a set. It's probably a set.
You think?
It's either that or I did some background work on Orange is the New Black, and it was like an old abandoned like a psych ward for children, and they kind of like, so it was already set up kind of like a prison, you know what I mean, like with the doors and stuff. So they just like put the bunk beds in there, and they like, you know, added props to make it more like an actual jail, but it used to be an old psych ward for children.
Because I was about to say, is he locked up? Did he get locked up for that stunt they pulled?
Not real.
Oh, okay. I was a little I am confusion, like you say. But I love it, girl. Just keep sprinkling that dust. You heard. Yeah. Much love to you.
Bye.
Much love to you, love bugs. Back to the bushes.
Hey, Bill, and reviews.
Hey, Love Jones, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just want to say keep up the good work because I'm loving these conversations.
Thank you.
Know, you're welcome. Listen, I'm not sure if it's not what you're speaking is so needed for so many different people. And I'm just sitting here and I'm learning, I'm listening. Now, mind you, I want to say this straight up. My mother and my sister and my cousins are these beautiful women. So I've heard these conversations. And as a gay man, I'm always riding and I'm always supporting the divas and goddesses in my life. So for me, you know, I think it's funny when we have these brothers up online, not realizing that some of the most important relationships that we have in our lives as men are with women, is our sisters, is our mothers, is our aunts, and it's our daughters if we have a relationship when we have children. So when you talk about these romantic partners, I think it's crazy that you alienate these other women in your life that are so important to you, because you want nobody to talk to your mother like that, your sister or your aunt or your daughter. So I think that, you make the romantic partners come and go, but you definitely want to not disrespect these women in your life who hold you up, who love on you. I wouldn't be anything without my mother and the people in my life. I love women very much so. So I love these conversations. And then on the other part, I think it's interesting just watching your channel for these couple of weeks and months and to see this electricity pop up when you just kind of, because you're metaphysical too. You did something, I said the other night, you tipped something, you touched something that just, even though it's a little intense, but I think intensity is not always a bad thing. I actually think it makes changes, it makes good things happen. I see the numbers growing, so I'm really excited for you. I know what's going on. I'm not psychic, I'm doing that, but I feel you. I definitely have intuition and stuff like that. And like Ms. Mia said, I'm here in New York City. I'm in Manhattan. And if you ever did do one of those meet and greets, I'll be down there too, wherever it's at, because
so it'll be me, you, and Mia.
and you know what, Miss Love Jones, and many more. I really do feel like there's a lot of people out there supporting you. Like you keep it classy. You have that attitude, which I like. Again, I know you, and I don't know you, but I know you because I'm from Brooklyn too, whatever. So
yes,
I know what you're giving and what's going on. So yeah, I'm just living for Miss Love Jones. I love the conversation. I'm learning a lot. But I grew up with these women in my lives, so it is what it is. And that's about it. What I was going to tell you. Oh, I was going to ask you, on other channels, sometimes the callers and the people who support the channel, they have the channel, the host, they have emails. So sometimes the people can email if they have suggestions. I wanted to ask you, Miss Jones, do you have an email that we can send suggestions or?
I do. I actually set up a new email not too long ago, and I keep forgetting to post it. I'm going to start posting it in the description box.
Please do, because that way, maybe sometime in the chat, you might not want the trolls to sort of know the good vibes you want to send or whatever you want to do. So you can send you directly, say, oh, Love Jones, you should see this or do that or read this book, or because I have so many ideas I just want to share with you. So I was like, where's her email so I can communicate with her? So
yeah, so I'm gonna I'll put the email in the description box of this video once I'm off here.
Okay. Well, listen, you have a good night, have your candy or maybe your healthy treats, whatever you're into, and just keep up the good work. I'm here. I think you're going to get you like 20,000 before Valentine's Day. How about that?
Yes. I think so too. I believe we'll be at 10K by the new year.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You know what? You're triggering these people. They're going to come in droves and they're going to learn their lessons. We're not going to, listen, I'm in a chat, so we're not going to be tolerating no. And I also want to say too, enough with the sensitive calls. Listen, if you're a man and you're listening to Miss Love Jones, come with respect. She's an open woman, obviously. She's very respectful, but no name calling, no triggering. And remember, if she's not hitting you where you're at, then just be up here as a band and have a good time. This is a good time over here. We're just having fun, and everybody's welcome. It's not about getting triggered and angry. So, stop that. Just don't be sensitive when you come to Love Jones' channel. You can. You just got to have fun and good vibes.
That part. And if the shoe don't fit, then why are you so mad?
I'm telling you that. Come on. I know what you're talking about, Miss Jones. I love you very much so. All right. I just had to give you those good vibes. Good work. Happy Halloween. And there we go.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, so let me see what y'all talking about up in here before I skedaddle. Yes, welcome new subs. Yes. Hey, Misunderstood. Rock has mentors, but she doesn't listen at the end of the day. Dang. Yeah, she seems like she's not really receptive to help or anybody telling her anything, but most people this generation, what is it, Gen Z, they don't be wanting to hear shit. That was a beautiful book by a fan that gave her that rock ass single, and her ex-boyfriend in jail her too. Oh, for real? Okay, that's why Blueface is out here talking about how he's signing all of them to his record label. No, it's probably the glitter love. I know I can't wear some glitter eyeshadows and my eyes burning. It's just so bad. Yeah, I think it was the glitter that I had on the stick that was making me cough like that. That's why I had to take it away. It's good vibes over here. Yes. All right, we're gonna read some affirmations and then I'm gonna skedaddle. Yes. Okay. I have a beautiful home. I'm destined for greatness. I am a powerful manifester. I bring my dreams into reality. People love to help me in any way that they can. I have a natural magnetism. I have such a supportive team of people. I'm in love with myself. I have beautiful relationships. Everyone loves you. You are a whole vibe. People love to buy me things. And whenever I spend comes back tenfold. I have a windfall of abundance. My life is full of wonder. I am magical. Your name is being praised in rooms that you're not even in. You're an abundant child of the universe. Companionship comes easy for me. The sky is the limit because there isn't one. I always go with the flow. Everything I need is always available to me. I am a visionary. Keep your eyes on the prize. I am great at understanding. I'm very creative and extremely talented. Your intuition is your superpower. My personality is amazing. I have a good feeling body. I feel great. I attract what I want. My net worth is steadily and constantly increasing. Money is forever flowing to me. I feel so good right now. My entire existence is a major flex. Shoot for the stars. I love you. I believe in you. Everything you want is already yours. Great things always happen to me. I'm in alignment with my truest desires. I'm always inspired. I deliberately create. I'm living happily ever after. Opportunities are all around me. Great people are drawn to me. I vibrate on a high-flying disc. I am mentally, physically, and emotionally healthy. I'm so beautiful inside and out. I am a master creator. I love you guys so much. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play in your face. The world is your stage. Life is a movie and you're starring in it. You got this. You're the prize. Shine bright like a diamond, all right? For real. Whatever you can see, you can achieve. Love Jones. I'm about to this story on Instagram is kind of ridiculous. Oh, you're going to send me something? Okay, boo. Good night. Yes. Oh my goodness. Shouts out once again to my new subscribers. If you have not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure you share the video. And I kind of don't want to leave. And I really like my costume. I might come back. In the meantime, spread love is the Brooklyn way. See you guys later, love bugs. Be good. And be safe if you're going outside tonight.